Fourth Republic progresses with the National Assembly moving into its ninth session to be inaugurated on Tuesday, 11th of June 2019. National Assembly correspondent takes a look at the preparations for the new assembly and expected outcomes.
I can say with all sense of responsibility that everything that we need to do, we have done it. The staffs are working around the clock. The various committees have submitted their reports. We've coordinated everything, and I think to a very large extent, satisfactorily, we are prepared.
And Forum of First-Time Members of the House of Representatives has endorsed Femi Gbajabiamila and Idris Wase team for the speakership position of the 9th National Assembly.
By the special grace of God, North Central are not going to disappoint or come Tuesday. We will be there live and will not miss one vote.
All the newly elected members, we have unanimously agreed to cast our votes in favor of Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila.
We are assuring you, this is not a Yoruba project. It is a nation building. We are building our country, Nigeria.
The Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development has directed that all parties concerned maintain the status quo on all matters pertaining to the Executive Council of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. The ministry, in a statement signed by the Permanent Secretary, Olushade Adeshola, disassociates itself from the proposed inauguration of the Interim National Executive Council of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, scheduled for Monday, the 10th of June 2019. The Permanent Secretary says this is necessary to prevent the breakdown of law and order. He asked all parties to keep on and hold any activity until the reconstitution of the Federal Executive Council and the appointment of a Minister for Youth and Sports Development. Members of the public are also advised to be guided accordingly and disregard any contrary information on the subject matter. Now, the use of chemicals to improve store farm produce or to control weeds is gradually becoming a major tradition among farmers across Nigeria. Although the chemicals are effective,
tips and everything you have to know to empower you as far as the housing subsector is concerned. Yes, it is Property and Style, your one-stop shop on everything real estate. It is coming to you from the network service of the NTA. My name is Patience Eloy Abba. Thank you for joining us.
NTA Properties Investment Company Limited, a subsidiary of the Nigerian Television Authority, specializes in creating comfort in all areas of life such as real estate investment, land, houses, and office spaces, mass leasing, savings, and loan scheme. Other information and entertainment services include Property and Style, a TV program that airs on the network service of the NTA, and also Property Connect, a nationwide magazine. Our priority is to bridge poverty gaps and sustain quality welfare of our clients. Partner with us today and watch us help you grow. Pay us a visit today at NTA Headquarters Permanent Site, Area 11, Gariki, Abuja, or our Lagos office at number 15 Awolowo Road, Ikoyi, Lagos. For more information, visit our website on www.ntaproperties.com.ng, or you can email us on ntapeak2000@yahoo.com. Call us on 080-6641-7900. NTA Properties Investment Company Limited, the much needed help at your doorstep.
Welcome back. On today's episode of Property and Style, we are still celebrating our Amazons, and I'm talking about women who are making us proud in the building construction subsector. Today, we're going to be chatting with an architect, a woman who has done so well as far as that profession is concerned. We have that and a whole lot more. Please don't go away.
Question of the day.
Isn't construction for men? The simple answer is no. Women make up around 14% of the construction industry professionals, and this number can only be set to rise with more women choosing construction jobs. The misconceptions about gender-specific roles are gradually diminishing, with a growing number of women choosing a career in construction. In Nigeria, this male-dominated industry can still boast of some women who have done exceedingly well and have risen to the pinnacle of their chosen professions. Property and Style celebrate these trailblazers. It is still Property and Style, your number one housing program on television. And like I told you earlier, we're celebrating Amazons. I'm talking about women who have done so well in the construction housing subsector. These women have dared into male-dominated sector, and they are leading the pack. Like I told you, yes, they're doing so well. Today we have architect Mrs. Yemi Shola Adebeye with us as a very special guest. Good morning, Madam.
Good morning. Yeah. I'm happy to be here. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Why did you choose architecture?
Thank you very much. I didn't just choose architecture on my own. I guess God wants me to be an architect, because as a science student back then, what your parents are thinking of, what everybody is thinking about is to become a medical doctor. So after my first attempt in GEM, cut-off point then was 280. I didn't make up to 280 then. That's the University of Ibadan. So someone actually advised me, why not try architecture? It's not, the cut-off point is not as high as medicine. And I talked to a female architect then, and I was very inspired. I said, I love this. This is something I want to do, because it's very creative and very challenging too. So I put in for it, and it's been good.
Let's start with school. How was the experience in school? Did you enjoy reading it in school?
In school, yes and no. Yes, because it's interesting, it's creative. No, because it's very tedious. It takes everything out of you. Yes, if you are not very dedicated, focused, and determined, you can stop it along the way. And I attempted to do that. Well, not that I attempted to do that. At my fourth year, after my BSc, I told my HOD, please, I would love to go. I need a break. I'll come back for my master's. And he said, no, I don't advise you to do that. Why not just do it? And I thought about it, prayed about it, and it actually forced me to stay back. And thank God I did. I didn't regret it.
Wow. So you're in the industry. Tell me about your experiences in the industry. I mean, you are dealing with so many male architects, and you women are not too many. How are people coping?
Yeah, it's been very exciting and at the same time challenging.
Okay.
Exciting because you are in a male-dominated world, and you are trying to prove your world that you can also do it, if not better. Wow. So it can be very challenging. You are doing more than your male counterpart. But at the end of the day, the result is beautiful. Wow. So that's a challenge there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you get, when it comes to your clients, do you think the clients would prefer a woman or a man? Well, how do you think, what are your clients' preferences as far as choosing an architect to do their job is concerned?
Well, it depends. It depends. Some, they believe in the male, that the male are stronger, they will do it better, because it's also very stressful, to be sincere, having to, after your design in the studio, after the design process, the tender award process, you go to site, and you still have to, supervise the construction. Sometimes you have to go for inspection, you have to go up. Most of the time you are in your jeans and your t-shirt. It can be very sunny, especially in Abuja, and you're doing all that. And you still have the home to take care of. Your husband is there, the children are there, and there's no reason for failure, because I'm an architect, so you have to just balance and excel at both ends.
That was my next question you touched. Because I see beautiful pictures of your family on the wall, and I know this woman is married with kids. So how are you balancing? Talking about balance.
Well, it takes the help of God, the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. You must be a wise woman. You must be submissive. You must know the how, the technique. When it's time for work, it's time for work. When it's time for the family, it's time for the family. One should not, take the place of the other. Okay. So when you understand that, and your family understand that, that is your husband and the children, and you need their support, and they support you. And because there are times you have to stay back in the office. Sometimes for a week, you have a submission, and you just have to meet the deadline. Sometimes you have to sleep in the studio, you have to sleep in the office. That means no dinner. for those number of days. Sometimes they come to meet you in the studio, give you support, and come back home. Sometimes you come back early in the morning to refresh and go back. So, but with an understanding family, you can make it, yes.
Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. Now, how would you rate the practice of architecture generally in Nigeria? Do you think you're where you're supposed to be? The practice of architecture in Nigeria, looking at it holistically, do you think your profession is where it's supposed to be?
We are not there yet, though we've come a long way and we're doing very well, I can tell you. But we're not there yet. Okay. The profession deserves more than what we're getting now. Wow. Yes.
Okay, let's go. There's a lot of building collapse going on. What is your take on this? What do you think about this embarrassing situation of building collapse in Nigeria?
Simple, lack of professionalism. Professionals are not engaged. If you check a building collapse, that is not involved. Wow. I'm telling you. Wow. In the supervision especially. Professionals are not involved, especially the architects. Okay. Yes.
All right. So, as we're running now, what do you have to say to young women who are afraid of doing anything that is male-dominated? Say, I beg, it's for men, no, this one is not my own, no, What do you have to say? What word of encouragement do you have for them?
I encourage them, you should come for it. You will enjoy it. It's not boring. It's very challenging. It's very exciting. And they should just go for it.
And they'll make money.
Yes.
You're looking so good.
By the grace of God.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Are you a landlord, a tenant, or an agent? Are you a real estate developer or interested in housing investments? Then this is the right platform designed specially for you to promote your business and services. To learn more about property investments, tune in on this station every Monday at 11 a.m. If you've got questions, we have answers. For further inquiries, please call us
08066417900.
or you can send us an email at propertyandstyle@gmail.com or visit our website at www.neaproperties.com.ng. Property and Style, the future is now. A mortgage, or more precisely, a mortgage loan, is a long-term loan used to finance the purchase of real estate. As the borrower, you repay the loan principal plus interest while gradually building your equity in the property. In Nigeria, the government policies at providing affordable and comfortable housing for all Nigerians include credit policy,